What would happen if the man said to have the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns went up against the man who could casually have breakfast in the sun? For those who aren't aware of how powerful both characters are, let's have a quick summary. Superman is a Kryptonian who's been granted immense power due to the sun, while Sentry is a man who gained godlike powers after he consumed a super serum. In the physical strength department, both characters aren't lacking. Superman has displayed several mind-blowing feats of strength in the comics, like the time he bench pressed the weight of the Earth for 5 days. It's accurate to say that only a few characters in comic book history possess as much physical strength as Superman. Sentry, on the other hand, isn't often shown lifting jaw-dropping weights like Superman, but he does possess more super strength than most Marvel characters, though Superman can certainly outlift him. As far as raw power is concerned, Sentry and Superman both have interesting abilities. Sentry is capable of regenerating from almost all forms of damage. Superman, on the other hand, doesn't often display regenerative or super healing abilities because of his durability, but should he get seriously damaged in a fight, he can heal rapidly with help from sunlight. That being said, Superman is still not on Sentry's level when it comes to regeneration. Speed is another useful ability in combat, and both characters are quite fast. Superman is unarguably one of the fastest characters in the DC universe, and while Sentry may not be as fast, that doesn't mean he's slow. As far as travel speed is concerned, the speed gap between Superman and Sentry isn't as massive as when it comes to combat speed. Superman's combat speed is way above what Sentry possesses, and if timed right, he's certainly fast enough to speed blitz Sentry in a fight. Based on their abilities, it can sometimes be a bit difficult to decide who'd win in a fight. The issue is Sentry's powers are very inconsistent. He's often scared to use his abilities, so Void doesn't take over, while other times the writers make you wonder if he's truly powerful. Today, he's powerful enough to regenerate from any damage, and tomorrow, his regeneration doesn't kick in after he's ripped apart by Null. Should both characters have a random encounter and decide to battle it out, I believe Superman would end up victorious. But should Sentry decide to use the Void, that would open the door to some abilities Superman would have issues contending with. A fight with Void's Sentry and the abilities he'll use would definitely prevent base Superman from making it home in time for dinner with Lois. To wrap up this video, Superman has fought a lot of beings with a ton of raw power, and he's consistently defeated lots of them, sometimes with his Kryptonian abilities, and other times with his version of Talk No Jutsu. When you throw in the fact that Sentry is not mentally stable, the odds of him winning Superman in a fight significantly reduce. Even though both of them possess massive amounts of power, Superman also has the intelligence and battle tactics to help him better utilize his abilities in a fight, while Sentry's great power comes with great mental instability. Superman wins high difficulty.